Conflicts, they are inevitable at our places of work. But how can you manage conflict? And how can understanding the way people behave at your place of work help you to effectively manage conflict? But that's what we're going to talk about today. All right. How you can manage conflict effectively, how you can reduce tension when you face tension in your team. If that is of concern to you, then this video is for you. You see, conflicts happen because people communicate in different languages. People communicate in different languages, and that's why we have conflict. And sometimes when you take a look at it, we all want the same thing. We all do want the same thing, but then there's conflict because of misunderstanding. So here's the key. You have all the DIS people in your team. The D people want to take control. They want quick solutions. The I people want harmony. They want recognition. The S people, they want stability and reassurance. The C people, they want clarity and fairness. And all of these things is happening in your organization. And your organization is more like a sandbox. So everybody wants the same thing, but in different, they want the organization to work. Yes, fundamentally, let's assume that. But they want different things, or they want to take different routes to that point. How do you deal with that? Let's create a scenario. Imagine two team members clashing over deadlines. Now, instead of saying, you know what, you guys just go figure it out. No. Go back and ask yourself, what's the style of these people? How do they respond under pressure? Now, let's take one of these people. In case you're watching this video, up there, if you look, you would see a video explaining these personality styles in the place of work. Maybe that's going to help you. We're talking about this people have, some people are dominant, some people are influential, some people are steady, and some people are compliance driven. So you check there and you can see the video explaining this. So that might just help you. But let's assume that you know these different people at your place of work, and because they see things differently, there is conflict, there is friction, right? But you want connection instead of friction. You want the wheel to be lubricated so that work can get done, you become more profitable. So now there's conflict. Now let's look at the D guy. How do you deal with the D guy? I'm going to give you a few examples, a few suggestions that could prompt you to begin to think about ways to help the people in your business. So the D guy is dominant, he's result driven. Now there's a conflict. This is how you talk to the guy. So let's call the D guy Dan. Hey Dan, let's agree on the outcome and timeline so that we can move forward quickly. Is that okay? Now, here is the goal. How do you want to tackle it? Put them in the driver's seat. Let us deal with the outcome, the timeline, so that we can move forward quickly, because this guy likes to move forward quickly. So once you put them in the driver's seat, you give them power, as it were, they're willing to go. And what about the I guy? Now, this I guy or the I girl loves influencing. This is a people-focused person. There is tension, there is conflict. How do you deal with this person? Now let's call the I guy Ian. Ian, I appreciate your energy on this project, and listen, how can we make this work for everyone? He's a people's person. He loves recognition. Let's brainstorm a solution that keeps the team motivated. He loves inspiration. He loves motivation. So you are dangling something that he loves. You're not being manipulative. You're trying to get to his heart. You're trying to get to his core. Speak his language. That's it. Then you get to the C, to the S guy. Now this S guy is steady. He loves stability. He's stability focused. There's a conflict, there's a problem. How do you get him to cooperate? How do you get him to be helpful? So let's call the S guy Sean. Hey Sean, what's up? Listen, I understand this change feels sudden, and I get it. Now, here's how we'll support you through it. He loves to be heard. He loves to hear that he's going to be supported. Let's make sure that the process is smooth and predictable for you. Is that okay? All right, would that work for you? Good. He loves that. So assure him. Then for the C guy is data driven, conscientious. So how do you talk to him in the face of conflict? So let's call the C guy Chris. Hey Chris, how are you doing, man? How are you doing? Hey, good. Okay, so listen. Here is the updated timeline supporting the data. Here's the updated timeline supporting the data. Does this address your concern? Is there anything else you'd like me to help with? Let's review the details together. Come on, let's review the details together so that everything is clear and fair. How does that sound? He's a data-driven person. He's an analytically wired person. So show him that this has been thought through. And if for some reason you want, get him involved in the process. Can we go through the details together? I see these examples I've shared with you, they translate the same message in a conflict situation so that it suits the behavioral languages of these people in your organization, thereby reducing friction and building trust. And I hope that this has been helpful to you. And so this is what I would recommend that you do. Write down the top 3 conflicts that you faced recently. And you can share that in the description and in the comment area below. For each of these, identify the disc style that you employ to reframe your response. What principles did you use to reframe? How did you reframe your response? So, first of all, identify 3 conflict situations that you faced recently. And then let us know how you dealt with it using your knowledge or your exposure to DISC or behavioral assessment. And let's also hear what difference it made. And hopefully others are going to learn from that. That's the essence of this video, that others learn from all our experiences. And if you want more tools to help you to identify how you can deal with people effectively within your organization so that they are more productive, you reduce friction, and where there's conflict, you deal with conflict, you deal with the conflict situation respectfully, putting into cognizance the behavioral pattern of the people or personality styles of the people in your business, then you might need to talk to us and we will be willing to help you. And by the way, check the description. You will find access to tools that will be helpful to you in becoming a better communicator at your place of work, in your leadership role. My name is Stallone-Obaraemi Samuel, and my sincere desire for you is that you go on succeeding by becoming a better version of yourself. Do not forget, if this makes sense to you, to share the video so that others could benefit also, and subscribe to this channel so that you'll get access to other great banger content around corporate or organizational communication conversations to help you become a better and a stronger leader and communicator. Bye for now.